Hey guys, it's Alex. I'm here with another tag video. I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag 2.0, which Michael from Michael S. Deutsch came up with a week ago or something. I don't know. It's like a variation on the old newbie tag, and it's a lot more in-depth as for you as a booktuber as opposed to like generic reading questions, where do you read and such. But I really love it, and I will leave the link to his original video down in the description, and I highly recommend that if you guys haven't done it, you should do it, because it's really fun. I'm sort of running out of space on my camera to film this, so if I ever sound a little bit rushed, it's probably because I am. Which is probably not a bad thing, because I like to ramble. First question. What genres would you like to see talked about more on Booktube? For me, that's an easy one. I'd like to see more creative nonfiction. It's not a very common genre anywhere, I think. Like, I've never been to a bookstore or a library that has a specific creative nonfiction section, but it's honestly one of my favorite genres. It's basically like the difference between an autobiography and a memoir. Like, an autobiography is very factual, you're reading it to learn more about that person's life, like you would a president. Whereas a memoir is more a person you haven't heard of. You would still read the story of their life because they're telling it with a literary purpose, I guess, is the best way to describe it. I don't know. I hope that makes sense. But I love creative nonfiction. The second question. What do you feel is the best way to make friends on Booktube? I don't know. I don't know how to make friends in real life, let alone on Booktube. But I guess just, like, commenting on people's videos. Like, consistently watching their videos and commenting on them and getting to know them and, I don't know, interact with people. Like, don't just post your videos and then respond to your own comments, but, like, comment on other people's videos and pay attention to what's going on their channels and such and things. 3. What do you enjoy the most about making Booktube videos? I enjoy, like, talking about books and, like, thinking about what I'm going to say in my videos. Like, that sounds weird, but I make notes while I'm reading the book. Like, I'll have a Word document up of, like, things I want to talk about in my reviews, and I don't ever get to all the things I think about, just because those videos would be, like, an hour long, and no one wants to watch me talk for an hour about some book you haven't even heard of. But I could. And, I don't know, like, responding to comments when, like, you're talking about an actual book and, like, getting more in-depth on the book is fun to me, just because I don't have a lot of people in my life that I can, like, talk to about books. Like, I have people who read, but a lot of the time we don't read the same books, just because that's how it goes, and you rarely do. But on Booktube, because there are so many people reading, you're bound to find someone who has read the same book. Question 4. What do you least look forward to when making Booktube videos? This is weird, but, like, the actual filming part is weird to me. Like, I'm still not used to talking to a camera. Like, it's weird and, like, vaguely uncomfortable, and I always feel like someone's gonna hear me and be like, why are you talking to yourself in your room about books? Like, why are you being weird, Alex? It's like, I'm just, let me be weird, okay? I'm very weird. But it's just, I don't know, it's weird, and it takes a lot of energy, and, like, I have to have a lot of energy to film, so when I do film videos, I usually film, like, 2 to 3 in a day, and then I don't film anything for a week or 2. Like, I don't know if that's weird or if most people do that, but I rarely film, you know, like, a video every couple of days on a schedule the way I post. What videos other than tags, TBRs, wrap-ups, reviews, and recommendations would you want to see more of? I did think about this, but, like, I think, like, discussion posts about books, like, not necessarily, like, I'm not talking straight reviews on the books, but, like, discussions of, like, the way mental illness is portrayed in books, or like mental health issues or issues, societal issues, and the way it's portrayed in books, and like sort of more discussion videos on that, which I won't do because I'm me, but I would like to see them if anyone else would like to do them. I just think that'd be a really interesting topic. Or maybe that's just me, I don't know. What are some themes you want to see more or less of in books? I thought about that question for a while, actually. And I don't know if I have a really good answer, just because there are a ridiculous number of books in the world. So whenever I want to see more or less of something, I just specifically seek out or avoid that thing, and I do it just fine. And like, I'm sure there are answers, like, oh, you want to see more or less of this, but like, if I don't want to read a book with a lot of romance in it, then I look and find a few books that don't have a lot of romance in it, and I can read them. And if I want to see something with horror or with like family themes, I search out and find those. And like, I just feel like for me, whatever I want or don't want to see, like, I can always find it, just because there is such a massive quantity of books with everything under the sun, pretty much. Question 7. What are some of your Booktube goals? I want to hit 100 subscribers. Like, that'd be cool. But mostly I just want to, like, talk about books with people, because it's fun, and, I don't know, talk to people, make friends, I guess. I want to stick with it. That's my big goal. I want to stick with this for, I don't know, a year or two, or whatever. I mean, however long it's fun, but I would like for this to be something that I don't just abandon after a couple months because I get bored, like, because I have a bad habit of doing that, and I don't want to get bored of this. I want to stick with it. And yeah, so I guess those are my goals. Sure. I keep talking with my hands. I don't have a book to hold. This is why I like holding books in my videos, because it gives me something to do, because I so talk with my hands all the time. It's a nervous habit. What are some quality or traits you look for when it comes to watching other booktubers? I don't know, that's hard, because I look for different things, if that makes sense. Like, I really like booktubers who seem real or authentic, like these are their actual thoughts or feelings on a book, and like they're not putting on a show. But then I also sometimes like booktubers who are obviously performing. Because, like, performance isn't bad, it's just they're different things. And I guess I look for people with personalities who aren't really similar to mine, but, like, are interesting for me to watch. Like, I don't want to call out random people on that, because that's weird. Like, hey, I like your personality. Wink, wink. But like, that's true. Like, I don't know, like, I guess I look for people with personalities that I would be friends with in real life. If that is not weird. I hope that's not weird. But people who entertain me, people who read the same books as me, but I also watch people who, like, I don't read any of the same books or same genres as them, but I still like watching their videos, so. Personality. If you have the personality of someone I want to be friends with, then I will enjoy your videos a great deal. And the final question. What is a fun fact about you or a hobby besides reading and writing that people on Booktube might not know you have? I don't do a whole lot, in all honesty. Like, I'm not gonna lie here. My life is pretty dull. I really love soccer. And I coach sometimes. I coach in the spring. But I'm not coaching now because the season ended. I coach high school girls in the spring, which is fun. High school girls soccer. And that's a fun factor, a hobby, I guess? I don't know. I go to a lot of concerts. I love live music. I've been to like 4, I think this year. 4 or 5 concerts. And I've got like another 3 or 4 planned. And hopefully more. I'd go to more, except money is a thing. But yeah, I really like live music. I really like all music. Like, I have my Social Distortion shirt on right now, if you can see it. I'm actually going to their concert in like, it's what, June? So in August, month and a half, I'm going to see them live, which is awesome. And yeah, I like live music and soccer, and that is me. And that is this tag. I hope you enjoyed watching me ramble on about stuff and things about me that are somewhat related to Booktube and somewhat not. I'm supposed to tag people. So, I tag whoever wants to do this tag who hasn't done it already. You should go do it because it's super fun, and I can't tag literally every person. Like Michael pretty much did that. So, you should definitely go do it because it's super fun, and I genuinely want to watch more people do this just because it's really interesting to learn about them. And I feel like these questions are like really interesting. I don't know. I want to watch people do this tag. I really, really do. So like 100% go do it. I will watch it and comment and like that video. That's a promise. But I'm going to officially tag Summer at Tales of Adventure, Lil's Paper World, Melissa and Barnsley Read, Isabella at Stubbornly Bookish, and May We All Read. I might include you down in the description. I might not, it depends on how lazy I am. But I tag you, so you should go do this video, and I don't think any of you have been tagged yet, or have done it yet, that I've noticed. I could be wrong. So go and do it anyway. But that's gonna be it for me today, this was really long and rambling, and I did a lot of talking with my hands, because I do that a lot. So yeah. Bye guys.